Hey everybody, it's Wednesday, time for Wisdom Wednesday. Hope you're doing well. The heat is sure mounting up and things are challenging. Today I wanted to introduce a new product that we've come to bring into the office recently as we are trying to help folks who are in weight loss mode utilizing the GLP-1 receptor agonists, the Semaglutide and or the Tirzepatide, the Mounjaro, so Ozempic or Mounjaro. And we've had quite a few people on those and who have done great, but we would like to be able to, over time, transition folks off of that. We know that if you just immediately stop any of these compounds, the challenge there is that folks just tend to then start overeating and their cravings come back rampantly, and we see recidivism, which is the term used for gaining all that weight back in terms of not being able to manage after being on this. And so we want to help people keep that weight off and yet not have to stay on these medications for the rest of their life. So there are some compounds out there that are helpful, and there is a product that is loaded with these molecules called polyphenols. Now, polyphenols, it's a large group of naturally occurring compounds that are found in plants, and they're made up of these multiple phenol groups, which are organic compounds with a hydroxyl, which is just an oxygen and a hydrogen on it. And these are bonded to what's called a benzene ring. So a lot of chemistry there, but basically these are natural compounds found in fruits and vegetables and nuts and seeds and spices. So in plant-based organisms, so to speak. And some of the examples you might be familiar with, say resveratrol. Resveratrol is a still bean, and it is found in grapes and red wine, some nuts, and that it can be very helpful in patients who are using, say, for anti-aging or anti-cancer support. There are flavonoids, and we're fairly familiar with flavonoids in that we know that a lot of the vitamin C products that are out there are certainly apples or grapes or onions have these types of molecules called flavonoids in them, and they've been helpful for heart disease, cancer, neurodegenerative changes as well. And then we know that there are things like ligands, and the most familiar ligands that we might know about are flax seeds, sesame seeds, and other forms of seeds, and those have been shown to have some protection for breast cancer and other chronic diseases as well. And then there are tannic acids, and these polyphenols are those found in tea, coffee, and some nuts as well, and these have anti-inflammatory properties as well as antioxidant properties. But the one that I want to talk about today is a product that is made by Orthomolecular that we are hoping to use as a transition to help folks who are trying to wean off of these GLP-1 receptor agonists. And the product is called Hyphenolic, and this is a high concentration of a highly purified polyphenolic blend that has been scientifically tested and has multiple metabolic benefits. It's provided support for blood pressure. It can manage weight, and even people who've not done semaglutide could use it as an aid for weight management. It helps with satiety and appetite control, and it can be beneficial for both cardiovascular and metabolic health. The main ingredient in this particular supplement is a product that has been formulated together using two different plants, hibiscus and lemon verbena extracts, and it's called Metabolade. And it's basically a combination that helps maintain normal blood pressure and helps with an anti-inflammatory balance, so helps lower cytokines and lower inflammation in the body. But it's also a sensor for AMPK, which is a sensing molecule in the body, and it helps promote metabolic efficiency through fat metabolism. So it has to do with signaling whether or not to burn fat, to make fat, etc. And so because of these properties, it can have some value in helping people wean off of the semaglutide and help manage some of that portion control and some of the cravings. They've done, in 2018, they did a double-blind placebo-controlled trial. It was a very little trial, only 56 subjects, but these subjects all had weight management challenges, and they were given 500 milligrams of this combination of phenolic extracts. And after 2 months, they showed significant improvement in body weight, as well as abdominal circumference and body fat percentage. So it was working on that visceral fat, that really hormonally dynamic fat that has negative impact on our health. And so that was shown to be beneficial. Heart rate and systolic blood pressure were pretty much maintained throughout the entire trial. And the participants who really had the active ingredient showed significant benefit as far as weight management, metabolic function, and showed some decreasing appetite biomarkers as well. This product also has some green coffee bean extract, which has been used in a lot of weight loss preparations, and it has been shown to have some benefit in maintaining blood pressure levels and optimizing lipid markers, and as well as decreasing body weight and improving metabolism and glucose management or glucose disposal. There's also a little magnesium citrate in there just to make sure that the bowels work well. It has benefits as far as protein synthesis is concerned, muscle and nerve function, blood glucose control, as well as blood pressure regulation. We also know that magnesium is beneficial for bone health, and it is required for DNA synthesis. So it has a lot of benefits beyond just the aspect of working with weight management, in addition to helping with bone support and DNA metabolism, RNA metabolism. It's also a great benefit for making glutathione, which is our master antioxidant. So with this particular product, we're hoping to be able to utilize this to see if we can transition folks off. You know, using this semaglutide, we've got well over 200 patients who have successfully lost weight and would like to keep that off. And most of these folks are not diabetic, so it seems reasonable that we should be able to wean them off slowly off of the GLP-1 agonist, helping the body to create more GLP-1, and utilizing this polyphenolic compound, we might be able to easily transition off and see how it goes. You just take 2 tablets once a day. So if you all are interested, or as you're weaning off of this particular form of weight loss medication, or if you're just interested in just weight management and you've got maybe 3 to 5, 6, 7 pounds that you would like to shed, then this might be a really good option to try just by itself. So just wanted to tell you about it. It's called Hyphenolic, Hyphenolic, Hyphenolic. And we have some, and if you're interested in trying that, let us know. Be happy to make that available to you, send it out, or you can come by and pick that up. But just wanted to give you a new idea about transitioning off medication or trying to utilize a supplement that really has limited side effects, if any, and is a plant-based product. You all have a great week, and we'll talk again next week. Oh, and with 4th of July, so have a great weekend, celebrate well and safely, and we'll talk again next week.